to today's video. Today's video is going to be a self-care video. Obviously, we can no longer go out, guys, so hence look at the state of that. So we're going to be tackling some of the things that we normally go out to do, like getting your nails done, getting my hair dyed. Didn't that hair dye come in handy? If you saw my previous video, then you'll know that I picked up a hair dye because I kind of preempted that we were going to be on lockdown. Now, I've been working from home now for, I'm kind of losing count, if you know what I mean. It's kind of feeling like Groundhog Day. As much as I'm enjoying it, I'm kind of missing going to the shops. I'm missing socialising a little bit, so it's getting a little bit difficult. I'm kind of not looking after myself as much. My skin's dry from all the hand washing. I've got no tan on. So today we're going to dedicate to looking after ourselves a little bit more, and getting all these little pampers in place so that we can feel special even though we can't actually go to the salon or get your hair done and all that business. So we're going to do that at home today. So I'm going to take you along with me and we're going to go through everything that we're going to do. So I'm still in my dressing gown, as you can see. So on the agenda today is to sort this mess out. If you can see the state of that, what the hell. I very wrongly tried to pick off my nail pot, my acrylic nails. Never do that, people, because I didn't have enough acetone. So actually I went on to Amazon and purchased some acetone so that I could remove the last bits, because they were all coming up. They were due to be done last week, I think. So we're got a bit of a mess. I've got a couple missing there. That one's gone. That one's more or less gone. But there's a little bit left on there. The glitter ones are really stuck. So we're going to be soaking that off. We're going to be tackling this big old mess here, which is that grey hairline mess, because obviously salons are closed at the moment, aren't they? And we can't do that. I'm going to be putting on some nice tan, yeah, kind of making myself feel a little bit better. I might actually dye my eyebrows. I certainly do need plucking a little bit at the side, and I'm going to go through a few of my beauty regimes. So yeah, first off is to soak off the rest of this sort of mess here. So I've obviously got my acetone. I've got my what I'll be putting on afterwards is I also picked up some gel polish. I have loads already, but I wanted a new colour. I've got actually picked up black. I think I want to wear black at the moment. So I'm going to be trying this again from Amazon, all delivered to the door. This is in the colour Blackpool. So I'm going to be using this gel polish. I'm actually going to do my toes as well. So yeah, so let's crack on with soaking this stuff off. So the first thing I'm going to get is my two little hand things. I'm putting enough acetone in here to stick my fingers in, and we're going to get rid of this. I might just watch some Netflix or some YouTube while I'm doing this. So I'll catch you all in a second. Waiting for this hair dye to take, so I'm going to leave it on for about 20 minutes. So while this does its thing, so I did it all in the bath because I seem to drop it everywhere, so I do it in the bath, and if it falls out it just goes in the water, and then I'm going to go and hop in the shower afterwards and get this out and have a good shower and just rinse it all out. So in the meantime, we're going to get on with the nails. So what I'm using today, I'm using the LED nail lamp here that I got from Amazon. I think it was literally like 30 quid, which wasn't expensive at all. So I'm using also a primer, which is the CJP one. I've got that on the online store. You do have to be a professional to use this. I have got a certificate to do nails, so that's why I've got this. So that's basically going to dehydrate the nail. And I've got my nail file here. I just like to use these sort of banana shaped files. And then I've got a base coat and a top coat. So I'm using the Born Pretty base coat and the Born Pretty no wipe top coat, so this doesn't leave the sticky residue on the top of the nails. And then to finish off, I'm going to use the xoxo cuticle oil, and obviously we're going to be using the Blue Sky black nail polish today. So yeah, so we're going to crack on with that. First things first, I'm also going to use the Prep It. Sorry, I didn't mention this before. This is just a sanitizing spray. You basically just spray this onto your hands before you start to work. You can actually spray your tools as well. So I'm going to start off by filing my nails to the nice shape that I want. Because I've had acrylics on as well, they have got a slight rough top. Now I kind of sort of like buffing them a little bit because it helps the gel polish to adhere a little bit more. So you sort of like scuff the top layer a little bit, and mine are scuffed anyway because I've had those acrylics on. So I'm just going to shape them all up. So I am going to use a cuticle pusher as well, just to get rid of the cuticle because it does grow onto the nail bed. So when you sort of rub like that, all that is just basically dead skin that you need to get off, and if you don't do that, sometimes you'll get lifting. Right, I'm just going to do one hand, and then obviously I'm going to do this hand and then finish off with my other hand. So we're going to start off with the acid primer, which is going to help it adhere. So you basically just put a coat of this on your nail, and it dries quite quickly. And then we're going to start with the base coat. You always sort of seal the end, which is just the end there, just to stop that sort of lifting as well. So that's all done, and we're going to pop it in the light for 30 seconds. Now that layer will be tacky, so we're going to put our first layer of colour on, which goes straight over the top. This is where you need to be neat. The first layer is going to be a little bit transparent, so 30 seconds. Then another layer. There we go, 30 seconds. Try and make sure you turn your thumb up. If not, do that separately, because sometimes they don't cure on one side because your thumb's sort of sitting to the side like that. Now we're going to finish off with the no wipe top coat. And 30 seconds for that. And there we go. All done. How nice are they? They look beautiful, nice and dry, no stickiness. So I'm going to finish off my other hand now, and I will see you all in a moment. Right, so we're all done. That's what they look like. I'm going to add my cuticle oil after my shower because I'm going to go and wash this hair dye off. So wish me luck, people, and I will see you all in a second. Right, so we're all done. No idea what this is going to look like, but let's hope that it has covered my grey hair. So I'm going to just brush it through, and I'm going to put this is what I really like actually. This is the Bodifying Leave-In Treatment by Avon. This sort of makes it feel a little bit thicker on the top because I've got super fine hair. So I'm going to do that, dry it all, and we can have a little look at the colour. So this is going to go on wet hair, so I just do like a couple of pumps like that, rub it together, and I just put it through like the roots and the back part where it kind of starts to separate a little bit. And it really smells nice as well. So I'm going to get my trusty hairdryer on. Literally I've had this for like, I can't, maybe 30 years. It is so old. I think I remember having this when I was a kid, living back home with my mum. So that's how old this hairdryer is. I'm going to put my hairdryer in and let's get blow drying. This is the colour. I actually really like it. Can you see it? It's actually a really good match, and this stuff sort of does make my hair look like super thick on top. Now I'm looking pretty pasty. My skin's very dry at the moment. I think since we got Tilly as well, if you've seen my latest video, I can leave a link above here. Yeah, since we got Tilly, my time is taken up quite a lot, even though we're in isolation. So I'm finding I'm struggling at the minute to get like stuff for me done because she needs sort of monitoring 24/7. So me and Sam are having to share the responsibility. So at the minute, yeah, I've been sort of lacking a little bit on looking after my skin because of all the hand wash and everything. My skin's dry, my hands dry. So what I'm going to do today, yeah, I bought this electrical tool. This has different sort of, if I just power it on for you, it has different lights, as you can see. Now, yeah, so these are the different settings. So you've got like the blue one, which is to shrink pores. The flashing pink one is to improve absorption. The red one is for skin tightening, which is what I need it for. Skin whitening, if that's what you want, if you've got any like sort of like dark spots or anything, that's the pink one. And then the yellow one is to remove freckles, if you want to remove, I personally think freckles are really pretty. And green to improve skin tone. So I'm going to be using the red, which is to get rid of sort of wrinkles and things. So I'm going to just tie my hair. Now I've got some conductive gel as well. This was from Amazon. I'll list it, I'll link it below. I'm going to be using some of the conductive gel, and you basically add it. So we'll get the power on. They have like different settings, so that's the highest setting, and I'm having it on the red one, and I'm going to pop it on each of these. I'm going to go for 10 minutes basically on my face. So it's actually working now, and you can actually sort of feel it's sort of tightening, which is really weird. I mean, you can do this like every day, but I mean, I'm doing it weekly at the minute. I don't have time to do it every day at the minute, especially around the eye there. You can kind of feel it pulsing. If it feels like it's too strong, then obviously change the setting. But yeah, let's go around. So I'm going to continue with this. Don't forget your neck as well. If you need more gel, then add that on there. And then I'm going to continue with this for about 10 minutes, so I will see you all shortly. Right, so we're done with that now, so we're going to go to treating my skin. There's a few things that I like to use. I love the double serum by Clarins. This is one of my favourites. This is, you basically just take a pump of this and put it on your face and neck, and then I like to follow up with the Clarins extra firming face cream. This is Wrinkle Control and Firming as well. So I'm going to put that on. It should get rid of these little dry spots that I've got here too. So I'm basically going to put, you can actually change the amount of the, you can actually change the pump amount here. I think I have it on the big one, which is the big droplet, or you can just swap it around if you just want a little pump, but I'm going to have a big pump. Actually, I'm going to have 2 big pumps. So I'm just going to rub that together in my hands, and then I'm going to put that all over my face and neck. I can feel that my nose is dry. I do get eczema. I'm going to be makeup free today, but at the end I'm going to show you everything that I've done on my head and everything, just so that you can see that we can all do a little bit of self-care. And just because the salons are shut and the things are shut, you know, the hair places are shut and everything, we can still feel good in our own homes. So my nose feels a little bit better already. It's just got some dry bits on the end there, and so does here. For some reason I get eczema in my eye there sometimes. It's like dry skin, so I'm just gonna rub that in there under the eye. Oh, it feels better already. Get it down my neck as well. I am going to put on some fake tan, but I'm going to do the Tinted Moisturizer one because my skin is so dry at the minute. I can't put fake tan, I can't put the mousse on it, it's just going to crust because my skin literally needs as much moisture as possible right now. So I'm just going to go in with my day cream. Just going to take a little bit of that and just go all around. Just keep all that, sort of locks that other one in as well. Oh, it feels so good. Get my nose in there. Like, I like to rub a little bit on the back of my hands because they're so dry at the minute. Down the neck. I am trying to get rid of my double chin. I am conscious that it's there. That's it for face care at the minute. So I'm going to put some moisturiser on actually first, and then I'm going to finish off with my Dove, which I showed you a clip of before. My Dove body cream, which has got a hint of colour in, and then I'm going to obviously show you the finished result. So I'll check you all in a bit. Time to do my toes. Right, so there we have it. I've obviously added a little bit of makeup just to finish off, but as you can see, my hair looks absolutely lovely now. No grey hair showing through. My nails are all done. Little bit of makeup to make myself feel better, even though I'm still in my dressing gown. But I'm just showing you that obviously I know we're under quarantine at the minute, but we can pamper ourselves and we can do a little bit to obviously just get us through when there's no salons are open. So I haven't gone for full glam, but obviously you can see the results. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to give me a big thumbs up, that would be brilliant. If you want to subscribe, you can do it in the link below. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.